Hi guys, I'd like to welcome you guys all back to my channel. It is another season for Halloween, which means it's time for another Afro series. And today, judging by how I can't talk, because I got these two fangs in, I am Little Red Riding Hood slash werewolf. I was gonna do ears, but it seemed like no matter which prosthetic I bought, my ears were too small for them, so I would have had to make my own. So that's something that I would just take into consideration next year. But for this year, this is the final look. Put this on for you guys. Yeah, so this is the final look, guys. If you guys want to see how I got this look, please keep on watching.
Okay, so first things first, I'm going to give myself a base. I'm using my Jumbo Eye Pencil in Milk, and I'm actually putting that above my crease. Then I'm going in with the Primal color from NYX in Hot Red, and I'm putting that all over where I just put the white. I kind of want to make like a reverse smoky eye kind of feel. So I'm taking my Black Bean, spreading it out with just a brush, and then I'm going to set it, but I'm going to be setting it with my MAC blush in Film Noir, because I was going to do it in black, but the red just looks so much better. Then I'm going to be blending it out after I use my Blame It On Mid or Dance in the Tides like I always do for my transition color. And then I'm going to be bringing out the Film Noir, kind of making a wing, and I'm just going to be blending everything in. Next, I'm going to be using my Studio Liquid Liner, and of course I always do that off camera, but I just wanted you guys to see it. Next, I'm going to be, okay, so this is the liquid latex. And as I told you guys before in my last year's thing, it's just a product of patience. I'm only going to put one layer of one-ply toilet tissue down, and I'm going to cover it in the liquid latex. And you just want to think about it from the terms of a scar. You want to have enough area to cut, but you also want to have enough area to make it look believable. So feel free to add liquid latex around the tissue because you want the area around your scar to look like it's got some issues going on too, so it can help with blending into your skin. So just add liquid latex around the tissue as well. I did about 4 coats of this, but of course I'm not going to show you guys all that on camera. I'm only showing you the first layer. After that, I'm setting it with a setting powder. I'm using the NYX Mineralized Skin or Setting Powder in the medium dark shade. I think this is better for it to be able to hold eyeshadows and for it to hold foundations when I start blending. Then my pre-step is I'm taking my Dance in the Tides and a dark brown, and I'm just coloring the scar, letting the color sit in the creases of the scar, since the tissue made creases. And then I'm going in with a foundation. I'm actually using a foundation I got from Sephora a while back, and I forgot I had it, so I don't remember the name, but it's perfect for this case because I don't need it to be perfect. Then I'm going back in with another brown, and again, falling into the crease lines is the best way to help it look realistic. And I'm not doing it all over. I'm just, picking certain places to redefine. Then I'm going to go in with my contour kit from the contour color, and that's what I'm going to be using for the bruising. So you guys can see, it's very easy to go overboard on this, so I suggest using a small brush and just taking your time. It's not going to be perfect because we haven't even cut it open yet, so that's what we're doing now. I'm using a small pair of cuticle scissors I got from the hair store, and I'm just pulling the tissue away from my skin before I cut it. It's a very tedious process, but once you get done, you're going to want to take foundation, and you're going to want to, open your scars and paint the inside of them because they will be white from the tissue. And again, this is not something that has to be perfect. The best part about this is the messier it looks, kind of looks better that way. Okay, so now I'm taking the blood. I'm gonna show you guys 2 ways. This is just the blood that I got, I think, from the Spirit Halloween store. And as you guys can see, it's very liquidy. It's not coagulated blood, so it's not as rich as you'd like it to be, which is fine. Because I realize things, when it dries, it leaves a nice stain So my first objective is just to get the stains going everywhere. On the inside of the tissue, on the outside, on my face. I'm just trying to get some stains going. So it doesn't have to be perfect, but you are going to have to keep doing this a couple of times. So while that's drying, I'm going to finish the rest of my face with my foundation like I always do. It's a lot of blending, I guess. You guys know how I feel about blending. I'm going to be using my Maybelline Fit Me concealer, and I'm going to be setting it with my Sacha Buttercup like always. So I decided that I wanted to try to make my scars seem a little bit more inflamed. So what I'm doing is I'm taking foundation and I'm putting that around my scars and reapplying blood. I think this gives a nice depth creation without having to do too much extra work. But again, like I said, you are going to be layering the blood for the darkening color purposes. So Q-tip in your friend is the best way to work. So then I wiped off the inside of the scar a little bit because I wanted to add black. Black is what's going to make it look like it's scar tissue rather than a brand new wound. And I kind of wanted to make it look like the damage had already been done. So as you can see with the black, it really adds another level to your to your blood. So again, Q-tip, add more. If it got on the outside too much, if you just take your finger and pat it down, it gives you like a different look because you don't want it to look too perfect. I'm using Hot Reds from NYX, the Slim Lip Pencil, and I'm just outlining my lips. And then I'm going to be taking NYX Spotlight Red, Wet n Wild Spotlight Red, and I'm just giving it a color base. I'm be using the glitter primer from NYX, and then I'm going to be taking the red glitter from NYX as well and patting that onto my lips with a flat eyeshadow brush. As another option, I did have some black glitter shadow that I also put on certain parts of my lip to kind of give it some kind of dimension, because to me, I love the glitter lip, but it just looked too flat to me, so I wanted to try to add some dimension to it. I'm going to be taking Film Noir and giving myself a serious contour. I actually really loved how the contour came out on this look. So I have to cut my contour so I can make it more defined. Finish up with the lashes. Everything that I used for the beauty part of this look will be listed on my blog as always, so please feel free to check that out. The lashes are from Juvia's Place and the fangs are from Spirit Halloween Store. I recommend you practice before you do it. But this is the final look. I hope you guys enjoy. Please check out my Snapchat and other videos and Instagram for more videos and pictures, which will also be on the blog. Thank you guys so much, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. So until the next time, guys, be happy.